everyone, welcome back to Pullback Indicators. Warren Buffett says in stock market, when people are scared at that time, become greedy. And that's what exactly happened with pullback indicator users. When people got scared today by seeing today's fall, but most of our users minted money. And let me show you how. First, go to tradingview.com and open BANKNIFTY chart. When we trade on index, the time frame will be 5 minutes. Apply pullback indicators onto the charts. As you apply the indicator on the chart, you will see the support lines, the resistance line, pivot line, CPR band, buy and sell signal. Along with that, two moving averages line. This is the blue moving average line and this is the yellow moving average line. People who are trading on index and stocks needs to follow the buy sell signals along with the blue moving average line, and people those who are trading in commodity, they will follow the buy sell signals along with the yellow moving average line. So when you apply the indicator on the chart, all of these will be visible. You don't have to draw any separate lines. Now let us understand the strategy. So first we got a buy signal, and if you look carefully, the wicks on both the sides of the candle is very big. When you get signals on this type of candle where the wicks is very big on both the sides, or if the candle is dodgy or the candle is very small, at that time you need to avoid. Second, we got a sell signal at 10:45. When we get a sell signal, the signal candle has to be below the blue moving average line. But you can see this candle is touching the blue moving average line. In that case, what you can do, you can consider up to next 4 to 5 candles, not more than that. So the 11 AM candle, you can see it's below the blue moving average line. So you have to enter at the closing price of this candle, and your stop loss will be the previous candle high of the signal candle. So if you see the previous candle of the signal candle, the high is already marked as a horizontal line. This will be your stop loss. What will be your target? First target, second target, third target. As your target gets achieved, you have to trail your stop loss along with the targets, right? So if you are selling on futures, you can sell at the closing price. What was the closing price? The closing price was 33,443 and your stop loss will be 33,535. Along with that, you need to add some buffer points. What are buffer points? Buffer points are adding some extra points to your existing stop loss. Sometimes the buffer points will help you from your stop losses getting triggered. And let's say if you are trading on options. So for those who want to trade on options, they need to buy put, as because we got a sell signal. So where will you enter? So the closing price of 11 AM candle, you need to buy a put. It closed at 33,443. So you need to buy at the money puts at the nearest strike price. So let's say 33,443, you can buy a ATM put of 33,400. So let us check out the price on Zerodha. Since we trade on a 5-minute time frame, so closing price of 11 AM means 11.5. The candle closed at 11.5. So at 11.5, we will buy the put. What was the put price? Let us check. 33,400 put price at 11.5. Here, almost 100 rupees. And see where did it go on the expiry day. More than 800 rupees. It made a high of I think 812 rupees. So almost on options you got 700 points today. Lot size is 25. That means one lot BANKNIFTY options you made 17,500 in just one day. And since you are buying option, where will you put the stop loss? This is your entry, 11 AM candle at the closing price of the 11 AM candle. And when the spot price reaches here at the stop loss, at that point of time, you can exit from your options also, or you can keep a flat stop loss of let's say 15 to 25%. And today Bank Nifty, those who have traded on futures gave them more than 900 points today. Now let's check Nifty. See, Nifty morning we got a buy signal, but again you can see the VIX is larger than the body on both the side, so we'll ignore. Then again we got a sell signal, but unfortunately the signal candle is inside the CPR band. If the signal candle is inside the CPR band or it's touching the CPR band, you need to avoid the signal completely. We'll not even wait for next 4 to 5 candles. Although Nifty went pretty down, so ignore Nifty for today. With this indicator you can also trade in commodities, forex, crypto. I'll just show you. When we trade on commodity and crypto, the time frame will be 15 minutes. So here again there's a buy signal, but the buy signal is on a red candle, so we'll ignore. We will only buy when we get a buy signal on a green candle, and we'll sell when we get a sell signal on a red candle. But here you can see for commodity, you have to follow the yellow moving average line. The signal candle has to be below the yellow moving average line. It's touching the yellow moving average line, and it's also in the CPR band. So as of now, no trade here. Now this is USD. Let me explain you CPR band here first. When CPR band is wide, it will be light color. That means it is likely to remain a range bound market. And when the CPR band will be narrow, the color will be dark, and it is likely to remain a trending day. When CPR band is narrow, we can buy and sell on both support as well as resistance zone. But when CPR band is wide, either we can avoid the stock or we have to sell only on resistance level and buy on support zones, right? So here you can see USD also. This candle, for USD you can follow the blue moving average line. This is touching, this candle is again very small. On the fourth candle, closing price of the fourth candle, you can enter, and you can already see, Bitcoin, USD is still going down. It's active right now and still going down. Now this is natural gas. Natural gas again CPR band wide. That means we'll sell on resistance zone only. But the signal candle is inside, is touching the CPR band. Then we got a buy signal, but we'll not enter here. This is our no trading zone. And today unfortunately natural gas is going up. The buy signal is working, but we won't be trading on that. This is crude oil, and as of now no signal on crude oil. Now let us see some stocks. When we trade on stocks, our time frame will be 3 minutes. This is a Bank of Baroda chart, and we got a sell signal here, but the candle is touching the blue moving average line. Next candle is a green candle, so we'll consider the third candle. And remember, if you enter on the third or fourth candle, your stop loss candle will remain the same, which is the previous candle of the signal candle. So the high will be the stop loss. And look at Bank of Baroda. If you are trading on options, the strategy is same. You can trade on stocks. People who want to sell futures, they can sell futures, and those who want to trade in options, they can trade in options. The strategy will remain the same. What is the closing price of 11.6 candle? This is our entry candle. It's 100 rupees 85 paisa. So you need to enter at the nearest strike price of the closing price. So you need to buy a put of 100 rupees, and you can trail your stop losses along with the target. And if the price reaches your stop loss, you can exit from your options, right? This is ONGC, no signal today. SBI card, see SBI card again, the CPR band is wide. Here we got a buy signal, but the signal candle is on resistance zone and also touching the CPR band. We'll ignore. And here there is a sell signal, but we will not sell, because since the CPR band is wide, we'll sell only on resistance zone and buy on support level. And see, even if you have traded here, let's say your stop loss would have got triggered, right? So this indicator is designed in such a way so that mostly the outcome is positive, and even if you lose small. When you win big. And the risk reward is pretty high. At the end, when you calculate, you are always in profit. So we have taken a lot of time, we have given a lot of time, hard work, dedication, constantly in the process of upgrading the indicator along with the markets so that you can make more profits. That is our motive. This is Tata Motors, CPR band narrow. That means we can buy and sell on both support as well as resistance. But you can see, first we got a buy signal. Again, the both side wicks is higher than the body, so we'll ignore. Then we got a sell signal here, but the sell signal candle is touching the blue moving average line, and even the next 4 or 5, 6 candles is either touching the blue moving average line or it's outside. It's above the blue moving average line. So sell signal completely ignore, and then we got again 2 signals, but you can see this is outside the support and resistance zone. When you get signals outside the support and resistance zone, you need to ignore those signals. This is UPL chart. UPL first CPR band narrow. That means we can buy and sell on both the sides, but we got a buy signal and the buy signal is on a red candle, so ignore. After that, there is a sell signal on 10-12 candle, and the signal candle is also below the blue moving average line. So you can sell here, but unfortunately after some time the stop loss got triggered even after applying the buffer points. After triggering the stop loss, it did go down, but it's okay, it happens. So this was UPL. Adani Ports, CPR band narrow. First we got a buy signal, but the wicks is pretty high than the body, ignore. Again we got a sell signal, but you can see the signal candle, again the wicks is big, small candle, even the second candle, it's a doji type of candle, ignore the third, fourth, fifth candle you can consider. So you can consider the fifth candle, which will be your entry candle at 11. So the closing price you need to enter, and this will be here is your stop loss, and you can see, Adani was in downtrend for the entire day. Mahindra and Mahindra, CPR band narrow, buy signal at 9:15 candle, again it's a red candle, ignore. Sell signal on 10:36, but the candle is touching the CPR band, so ignore. Again no trade on M&M. So even if you have traded on 1 or 2 stocks today, I think it is sufficient, it's more than enough. Indian Hotel, again the same scenario, CPR band wide, but the signal candle is touching on the CPR band, so ignore. SBI. Look at SBI very carefully. We have 2 learnings from SBI. First, there was a buy signal, right, on 9:15 candle. So being the 9:15 candle, first candle of the day, so at that time, your previous day candle, last candle, low will be the stop loss. It's already marked in a horizontal line. So if you have bought today, since CPR band is narrow, you can buy on support zone. If you have bought SBI today, there was a stop loss. After that, there was a sell signal, but the signal candle is touching the blue moving average line, and even the next 4-5 candles are also above the blue moving average line. So no trade on sell signal, but we have a strategy which is called 2:30 PM strategy. Our existing subscribers are aware of this strategy. So in case if you are following that strategy, today there will be no buy, also no sell, because as per our 2:30 PM strategy, yesterday's trade is going on. Let me show you. In 2:30 strategy, we use candlesticks on 15-minute time frame, and the strategy is very simple. When we get a signal, either buy or sell after 2:30 PM, you have to enter. Only if you get a signal on a 15-minute time frame, and that has to be after 2:30 PM only. It can be on 3:15 candle also. You can buy and sell for the same day in case you get a good movement on the same day, or else you need to exit on the next day. Here the target and stop loss is a bit different. Now if you see on 15 minutes time frame, yesterday on 2:45 candle there was a sell signal, right? When we trade on 2:30 p.m. strategy, we don't follow this blue moving average line, yellow moving average line, CPR band. This is applicable for only intraday trading. For 2:30 p.m., all this support resistance is not applicable, right? So 2:45 yesterday there was a sell signal. What was the closing price? 451. So 2:45 p.m. candle closed at 3 p.m. So at 3 p.m. you need to buy the nearest at the money put options of this strike price. So 451. So the nearest strike price will be 450. Now let me show you. The closing price of SBI was 451. So you need to select the nearest strike price, which will be 450. So yesterday at 3 p.m., since it is on a 15-minute time frame, so the closing price of 245 will be 3 p.m. So yesterday 3 p.m. SBI was at 10 rupees approximately, right? It was at 10 rupees. Lot size is 1500 and 3 p.m. the price was approximately 10 rupees. Now from 10, in just a matter of one day, it made a high of, I think, 18 rupees, 17 rupees. So almost 7 rupees, there was a net profit. That means 10,500 rupees. Here, you need to put a stop loss of at least 40 to 50% and targets as per the market. So we all know Fed results are out, where the markets are headed. So we all know it's going to be a steep fall. So in one day, from SBI, only from 2:30 p.m. strategy, SBI gave 10,500 rupees in options. Futures, the profit is much more. It just takes one good trade to recover the indicator cost. Just one good trade. If you are watching this video for the first time, then please go to my YouTube homepage section. You will get multiple video strategies on intraday trading in Bank Nifty, stocks, 2:30 p.m. strategy, 30 minutes intraday strategy and many more. With this indicator, you can trade on all these strategies. That's why I call one indicator with multiple strategies. So this was the result of SBI. If you are following 2:30 p.m. strategy, then yesterday's trade is actually getting carry forward today also. So no intraday trade for today. And if you're not following, then for SBI there was a stop loss. For our 2:30 p.m. strategy, there is a separate list of selected stocks which will be provided to you once you subscribe to the indicator. You do not require to trade on all the stocks. Now let's move to the next stock, HDFC. Here you can see that no CPR band was formed actually today. So in that case, we'll only sell on resistance and buy on support. There was a buy signal, ignore that, also on a red candle, and then there was a sell signal, but it's touching the blue moving average line. The second candle is a green candle, third candle again VIX is higher, and then fourth, fifth. So today, even if you have entered, this will be your entry candle, but still it's too small. So I don't know, I don't recommend. As per our strategy, there is no entry on HDFC Bank, but there are some, risky traders who will still trade. This is Reliance chart. Now look at Reliance very carefully. CPR band narrow means we can buy on and sell on both these zones. First we got a buy candle, but you can see there was a stop loss. But actually, as per our strategy, there was no trade on Reliance on this buy signal. Why? Because the closing price of Reliance of the first candle is 2655, and being it the first candle, the previous candle low is 2591. So the stop loss is very big. When the stop loss is very big, we don't enter into the trade because you won't be able to match up your risk and reward. So as per our strategy, there is no trade on the buy side. Again, there is a sell signal here, but the signal candle is above the blue moving average line. Second candle is touching, third is also touching the closing price of the 1021 candle. This will be your entry. And if you look carefully, as I said, even if you enter here, your stop loss will be the previous candle high of the signal candle. So after that, there was two candles, but your stop loss got saved. And if you would have kept your stop loss here or here, then your stop loss would have got triggered. And you can see Reliance, it went down badly. This is Tata Steel. Again, CPR band narrow. There was a buy signal at the first place, but on a red candle, ignore. Again, there was a sell signal, but it is touching the blue moving average line. Again, the next candle is touching the CPR band. So there was no trade on Tata Steel. People will show you, see, this much profit we have got. But whatever is as per strategy, I'll show you that only. Let me show you one more last stock. That is Tech Mahindra. Tech Mahindra, you can see CPR band narrow. First we got a buy signal, but the signal candle, the VIX is also big and it is touching the CPR band. Leave it. Then here we got a sell signal and the signal candle is below the blue moving average line. So you need to enter into the closing price, and Tech Mahindra was in a downtrend for the entire day. Before you start trading, first backtest, then paper trade. After that, start your trading journey. So that's all for today. Till then, trade safe and always try to learn something new. If you have any queries, you can email or WhatsApp. My team will coordinate with you. If you like this video, then please like and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.